Okay, guys. Let's get this shit starting again. Let's get it. Let me join from my phone so I see your comments. Why can't I find my own video? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Hey guys. Please be sure to like the stream already. And we're gonna go into the rest of the wildcards. I don't know if it's humanly possible now to finish everything in time. I mean, not in time of the competition, but in time today. I'll go till like midnight. The reason that I'm cutting these short, yo, Skellum, I just reacted on yours on the last stream, but good to have you. Until people join in, I'm gonna play a little bit for you. Actually, you'll see nothing of my Loopy Pro, I think, or me, or whatever. Let me check if I go a little bit down. Can you see anything? No, and it actually feels super weird to loop sitting down, but meh. I'll do just, I don't know, one song, 2 minutes, whatever. Yeah. Lucio. All right. I'll go and go second for you, Lucio, I promise. What was my favorite showcase that GBB producer? For me, Saijo, but also I really enjoyed Chaos. Also, I really enjoyed all of them, but everything coming together, competition-wise, those two. Yeah. So how about I'll just do a tiny bit of music for you, and then I'll start doing shit. I'm gonna show off some features that I've been working on. All my sound design work, all my top loops, all my everything, and just do, I don't know, a bass house groove. Okay. Whoops. Let's do this. That's it for now. Just a tiny introduction of what Loopy Pro can do. whatever. All right. Let's go. Yeah, around 40 actually. No, fuck no. The judge is not over. The judging is never over. I'm judging day and night. Yeah, I streamed once earlier. Sorry guys, I'm just talking a lot of shit and not shit about the wildcards, and that's why I go really slow. But this is about to change. I just want to give everybody proper feedback, and whoever takes the time to watch my streams and be here and watch all, I just want to give, back and be proper about it and try to give some point of view and information that can be valuable or entertaining or whatever. Anyways, yeah, that was a freestyle. Learn Postner by just being inspired to actually learn it from you. Yeah, I'm doing Postner uncontrollably. I don't know why. Nice. You're a fast learner. It took me like 4 weeks, not 4 days. Good for you. But yeah, once I finish this, we're gonna go producer. Anyways, let's not even waste any more time. Let's fucking go. Noske, GBB 24. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Noske, and this is my Loopstation Wildcard for GBB 2024 World League.
Let's go. That's a nice ambience back there. It's so funny that Japanese people say Loopstation. It's so funny. It's when we were in Tokyo, I was smiling at that all the time. It just sounds funny. I mean, not laughing at it just sounds funny. Yeah, whatever. Imagine Dragons? Oh no? Native singing, I love that. Nice. Breakdown. Nice. Wow, 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 wow. Nice. Nice is the new okay.
Breakdown.
Arigato. That was nice. That was a solid wild card. Again, nothing jaw-dropping crazy, but still, it was really enjoyable and listenable, and nothing to go against really. Even the mixdown was quite solid. I like the Star Wars background. Yeah. This was really solid. The main thing that I'm missing is basically big surprise ear candy stuff to give me something to again just restart my mind. Like, oh shit, wow, there was a bass fill here when it was just going ooh. I wish that was a bit more special, because the sound that he used, I think,
Breakdown.
maybe now it's coming. Big up Skellum. Awesome wildcard. Yeah, this one. It was just sounding like a, you know, if there were more emotion or more texture to it, it would hit harder. But basically, these are the feels and ear candy that I'm talking about. Those little changes that like resets your mind and you're ready to groove again. Because basically, yes, whatever, you get it. I'm talking too much again. What the fuck? Kristof, get it together. Give some points. You told what you wanted to tell. Ooh, okay. Let's give out some points. I wish I would know if this is a cover, but if copyright strikes hit me, then I will know. Okay, let's see where he falls with these points. Noske. Not quite. No. Okay, he should. Okay. Shit getting stacked. Let's go. Next one on the list. Daffy.
Yo, what's up? My name is Daffy from
Oh, yeah, sorry about. I need that.
Indonesia, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the GBB 2024 World League. Enjoy.
Interesting. interest in what's gonna be their song. Oh, that's a sudden change. Shit. Ooh. These are like two separate songs. I really like both though. Damn. Okay. Reverb. That's the calling word that I'm gonna use, and now you already know what I'm talking about, I think, because we've been talking about this a lot. Reverb problems. Then whoops. Damn, son. Sorry. It feels like three different songs. Yeah. Oh. Oops. I accidentally deleted the YouTube link for this wildcard. But no problems, it's back. Yes, but Mixdown wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for that reverb thingy. The bigger problem is the musical solutions and transitions, lack of transitions, and yeah. Okay. Let's see how it adds up. Quite okay with it there. Okay. Next. Afra, and then comes Silent JB. If anybody has his Instagram or whatever, text him.
My name is Afra.
He was here for so long.
Loopstation
Oh, they are reacting also. Whatever.
2024 World League. Yes.
ASMR. Let's go, Afra. A little bit of old school looping, okay. Man's got groove. Man's got groove. I wish that reverb wasn't there so prominent.
Don't you ever stop. Don't you ever stop. Don't you ever stop long enough, stop. Take your gun out of the game. Don't you ever stop.
Cool.
Long enough, stop. Get your gun out of the game.
Nice. I enjoy this.
Don't you ever stop. Long enough, stop. Take your gun out of the game. Don't you ever stop. Long enough, stop. Get your gun out of the game. It was a party night, everybody was breaking, hands was screaming, a bass was shaking, and I won't belong to everybody knowing that Clash was on the beatbox going, that Clash was on the beatbox going, that Clash was on the beatbox going, and
I really enjoy this.
and sha-na-na, magnetic, magnificent, marvelous, fantastic people. Congregating in one space, time squads got so much to give. If you feel the way I do, raise your hands in the air. Let me get one for my London crew. Let me get one for my Tokyo too. Shining uptown, the boogie down Bronx too. And I knew if we can forget her too. This one go to your every your crew. Magnetic, magnificent, marvelous, fantastic people.
So fun.
In one space, time squads got so much to give. If you feel the way I do, raise your hands in the air. Let me get one for my London crew. Let me get one for my Tokyo too. Shining uptown, the boogie down Bronx too. And I knew if we can forget her too. This one goes to your every your crew.
Man, smooth on the loop. A little bit of timing.
Don't you ever stop, 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 stop. Don't you ever stop, 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 stop. Don't you ever stop, 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 stop. Don't you ever stop, 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 stop. Don't you ever stop, long enough, stop. Take your gun out of the gate. Don't you ever stop, long enough, stop. Get your gun out of the gate.
This is so much fun.
Don't you ever stop, long enough, stop. Take your gun out of the gate. Don't you ever stop, long enough, stop. Get your gun out of the gate.
Damn.
One space, time squads.
I really damn enjoy this. Damn. I really enjoy this. Yo, Flux, hello, hello. And yes, Mal, sorry, I'm gonna react to producer after I finish this. Hopefully from Monday, but you'll never know. It depends. Yes. Anyways, this was super fun. I wish that big fucking reverb wasn't that prominent. I know MK1 reverb is the worst. And I get why he put some reverb in there, but it would have been so nice to have a little less. And although we didn't have real sub bass and shit like that, the style and the presentation and everything didn't wished for it that much. You know, it wasn't like an aggressive bass music that is about bass. You know? So, yo, thank you, Flux. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So if you do bass music, it's gotta have some low end for sure. But when you do this old school, funky, housey, disco, I don't know, it doesn't have to have like that much of low end, and it still grooves and still takes you, because bass music is about bass, of course, but this is not necessarily bass music. You don't have to do bass music on your loop. And yeah, that reverb was a problem though, and there was a timing when he did the tekka 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 rhythm, a little bit of timing here. The first one already a little bit off, then this one is getting a little bit off. But not that bad, not that bad. It's got like a little Latin vibe.
Don't you ever step, 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 step.
Actually, it's grooving. It's when it's separate, it's more prominent. But when put together with the backbeat, it's not that bad. This is gonna rank way higher than you guys would think. For me. I really enjoy this one. Old school looping, but really, really nice composition. This is gonna rank way higher than you guys would think. This was awesome. Let me see where he falls. Yeah, I have to put a comment to rewatch. I think I'm gonna share some extra points up here, and let's rewatch this when we're there. This really surprised me. Okay, Silent JB is next. Oh my god, what's happening there?
Yo, my name is Silent GB, I'm from Belgium, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2024 solo Loopstation category. I hope you guys enjoy.
Let's go with the drum and bass. Those are some subs. So far, so good. Yep, we get it. Silent recording. See, you don't need to. Silent recording. It's good. Okay, let's go. Nice. Cool. I like that he takes away the sub and the drums ever so often that you can just restart. I call this the negative fill all the time. It's really important, and if we are not having ear candies, at least we have that, so it goes up and down a bit more. Okay. Yes, I got it. Yes. This is cool. Okay, so let's talk about this. There were a lot of good things and a couple of things that I feel like, yeah, let's talk about it. So, first of all, it was a solid mix down. The drums had that drifting drum bass power with the fast hi-hats and everything. It came together. It sounded quite nice. Nice sub bass, a little bit static though, but it fits the vibe. So, yeah. A lot of times, again, just unreasonable delays and reverbs. At some points, but it wasn't that bad as some wildcards, because also he used that reverb in higher register sounds, and when you the lower you go on the frequency scale, the more careful you have to be about frequency placement, other sounds clashing, and reverb. So let's just take a simple piano sound. If I hit this very stupid reverb of the Mark II, yeah. So if I just hit a note on the piano in upper register, sounds stupid, but I can get away with it, kind of. Go down an octave, still kind of get away with it. Oh, now it's about to get ugly. And when you go really down, it's just boomy and making a lot of noise. So what I'm trying to say, since he applied that lot of reverb to upper register sounds, it wasn't that disturbing as, like, you know, when you have a nice chord and when you put reverb to this, you're done. Oh my god, everything just rings as a motherfucker. But when you go up, it sounds way nicer, because that's how it works. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, that it wasn't that bad on the reverb side. The build up around this part, when he just built up everything and then went back, it felt a little bit weird, composition wise. The vibe is really cool. See, the reverb on that, the down is not as nice as the, you know? And again, what we saw, what was the name of the guy? An American guy, and he had a bunk bed in the background. I'm so sorry, but I can't remember everybody's name. Fuck. I even remember his face. Was that? Anyways, in his wildcard, we had the same thing, that actually if you would done the half of this, but a little bit more smartly built, adding more vocal stuff and saying some stuff, it would, the less is more sometimes. That's what I'm trying to say. You had like so many melodies going on top of each other, then next to each other, then after each other, then kind of coming back but not actually coming back, that it became that kind of complexity, what is a little bit not even complex, but a little bit confusing, I would say. So it's like, I like this analogy, and I tell this a lot. If you saw the movie Man of Steel in IMAX 3D, it's like Superman, you know, and it's in IMAX, and Superman and the guys are just flying through, you know, the screen back and forth, and you know, and you're in IMAX and you're like, whoa, Who was that? That was too fast. What the fuck? You know, I'm not a fan of that film because of that. Because you feel like confused all the time and your neck is breaking. Like, whoa, you know. So it's when you can a little bit not simplify, but when you can put your thoughts into musical ideas a little bit more structured and transparent, then that mature sound is coming through. So far what I hear, he knows a lot about the Loopstation. He obviously get the vibe really, really good, but that maturity is what I'm missing. But it's really, really cool. It's really cool. So yeah, let's give out some points. I enjoyed this one too. Yes. 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 I think that's kind of okay. Let me see where it's falling. This area where he would fall is the most stacked part ever in my score sheet. Everybody's back to back to back, neck to neck to neck. It's crazy, man. I have to rewatch these a lot. So yeah, Silent JB, big shout out. Oh, you arrived to the chat. Big ups. And shout out to this one. This was really, really cool. Yeah. I think now where he falls is okay with me so far. I have to rewatch this area anyways, because it's fucking stacked here. Yes. Oh man, this is crazy. Yeah. Okay. Next, Damocles. Oh, and he's like starting it already. Uh-oh.
Hi, I'm August from Spain. This is my wildcard for GB 334. Station category. Let's go.
Volume.
Hey, you gonna feel kind of like how the bass go through your ears. Let the bass play for the snake. You gotta take it off anyone. You gonna feel kind of like how the bass go through your ears. Let the bass play for the snake. You gotta take it off anyone.
Okay.
Never mess with the bass dance. Sounds like how the bass go through your ears. Let the bass play without a snake. You won't take it off anymore. I never mess with the business.
Okay, we'll talk about it soon. Okay. That was Damocles, ladies and gentlemen. Cool idea. Okay. Cool. So, bass. Bass and bass frequencies together are not liking each other. If you ever heard of sidechaining, that's the main reason why you do sidechaining. Of course, there are some other applications, but that's why. Because bass and kick are not friends. They want to fight for the same space all the time. The easiest explanation that I can give or example is actually not even just showing sub-frequencies, but showing something. I'm gonna, again, pull up the piano and play 2 notes. It sounds pretty good, right? Sounds beautiful. Maybe let's play 3 notes. That's quite beautiful. Let's go down 1 octave. Okay, still alright. Let's go down 1 octave. Still like, bearable, but definitely a little bit less clean. 1 more octave. You cannot even hear the notes anymore. 1 more octave. That's just a fucking big mess. Because bass frequencies are working different. I can go into the physics, but I won't. The point is that when you go down in the frequency range, be careful what you're doing. You do a kick pattern with these long kicks and add the sub bass without any sidechain, recipe for disaster mixing wise. And when he first went, I thought he's not gonna have the bass. And I was like, okay, whoops. I was like, that's okay. That's just kick with a lot of bass, already feeling the spectrum, all good. But when this happens, wait. The low end just screaming for help. And also on the low mids, it's hey, Nils, shout out to Nils with a fire Wildcard. Hello. So somebody's hitting laughing faces. Okay. So yeah. And we have a new subscriber, White Edenfield. With Edenfield. Anyways, welcome to the channel. Yeah. And Necron is back. So yeah. Anyways, the mix just ruins the whole thing for me, to be really fair. That's why I went into this rant about sub bass. And also we should talk about, or we could talk about, because I'm not gonna get into it too long. Now I'm just watching them in particular order. So yeah. Low mids also a factor, and volumes, like volume balance, is a big factor also in a good mix. And all these factors were not really used nicely, although the main idea, the main sound designs would have been so cool. And I'm a little bit sad because this would have been a really nice and powerful Wildcard, but the mix kind of takes away everything from it. And it's a little bit sad. But again, it's a good place to be, because now you just have to work on a really specific thing, which is a bit more exact than ideas. So, yeah. When you have wrong ideas, but not wrong, but bad ideas and a good mix, that's a recipe also for disaster. But at least you have like great ideas, just you have to work on the mix a little bit more. And also I would say that the less is more also here. So many drops back to back to back to back. I'm just whoa, 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 whoa. You know, present me what you want to present and not just flick it off. Imagine like I don't know. Okay, I'm Albert Einstein. I'm coming here and telling you that E equals MC square. Bye. Or I'm telling you that E equals MC square. And by the way, next to a black hole, the time is warping and 1 day is equaling 1 week. In other terms, you know, you just throw so much information to the person. They're going to be like, whoa, 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 you know? And it's not that you're saying bad stuff. Is that you have to present your things in a way that it's coming through. So you can say the best things ever, but if you say it in Swedish and I don't speak Swedish, I don't know how to get it. So you have to find that universal language and that universal sound, I would say, that comes through and speaks to people. But you have the great ideas. You have to find the transitions and have to, you know, that's it. So great ideas, but that's my main point. Giving out points really quick. Points. Can I teach you guitar? Is it for me? Or I'm not sure. Oh, Lucio, shit! I forgot about you. But now I see you, and I'm gonna go and do yours since you're back. Anyways, Damocles. I'm gonna look for Lucio. Yeah, so sorry. I promised him. And I was like, yeah.
Yo, what up? I'm Lucio. I'm at a party right now, but this is my Loopstation Wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2024 World League. Let's go!
What a fun intro. Damn, we have AVH in the background. Ravy. Yeah, everybody knows this AVH.
I don't know what I've been doing with my life. I was being such a funny, stupid clown. What I did wrongly, am I that bad? Or I was slowly wasting all my time. Wasting my time. Wasting my time. Am I leaving the life I really want? 'Cause I've been wasting my time. Wasting my time. Am I living the life I really want? Because I'm wasting my. Am I living
Hard side up. Let's go.
time. I've been wasting my time. I've been wasting my time.
Nice.
No quiero más, por favor, no quiero más. No quiero más. No quiero más.
Okay. Nice. Let's talk real. So, this was really drifting. That's cool. I like the main violin theme. That's really cool. I like the the direction of it. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I think so. So those are really, really good points. Again, a little bit of drifting on the mix, especially here in the beginning. You hear those chords that he records first? This has already quite a low note and everything, and that coming together with that sub bass, you can literally hear how the two sounds kind of, that's how they say it, they're rubbing against each other. There's a little bit of vibration between them, like that kind of instead of, it sounds more like the dissonant rubbing, which is again, choosing the right octave and frequency placement for your sounds is crucial. And remember also, when you're layering, you can't have everything big, because if your bass sounds big and the top layer of the bass sounds big, and then the chord sounding big and full, there's no space for each layer, so why you're even layering? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with that, which is a little composition and a little bit of mixing. But other than that, I enjoyed this one. It was really cool. Yeah, I saw it in the comments that okay, Omega. Yeah, I promised to you also that when you're in the chat, we're gonna watch yours. Yes. Yeah. So that's it. Nice ideas, really nice ideas. Little lacking on that compositional side and on that mixing side, but still it has a drifting nice performance. So let's give out some points. These composition and mixing stuff is the best and the worst at the same time, because the performance that we saw now is getting robbed by that mix and that compositional issue. But these are the easiest to fix, in my opinion, because when you don't have foundations, you have foundations, you just have to work on these two things, which are pretty exact. So it's a good place to be at, to be honest. Yeah, it was cool. Let's give out some points. Let's see how he ends up like that. He would be kind of there. That's fair. Okay, I promised Omega, and then we're gonna go back to the order, I think, because I need some order in my life.
Hi, this is Omega from Chile, and this is...
Big ups, Lucio. Really, really. These are really, really exact things that you can work on and skyrocket up. I can't wait to hear your next stuff, next song, next wildcard, whichever. It's gonna be awesome.
For the Grand Beatbox Battle 2024 Solo Loopstation category. Let's go.
Omega. Doing the silent record and doing the launch launch padding. Let's see if the launch pads. I like those really sharp hi-hats. I like that. Nice. I like the drum kit a lot. The launch pads. That's cool. The launch pads. Man, he's having that kind of, I don't know what, tear out kind of, all kind of bass and dubstep and hybrid chat vibes. And he's like chilling there. Nice stuff. Oh no, the ending, no. Take the ending seriously. Oh shit, sorry.
Hi, this is Omega from Chile, and this is...
Okay, so... Okay, so those were the two notes, and I'm gonna show you something. Okay, that's the decay of the sound. I'm gonna shorten the decay for you, so... Wait. I mean the release, to be honest. Maybe too snappy. Okay, that's cool. So, about reverb. I'm talking about reverb a lot. I tried to give you examples so now you will understand it. There are a lot of factors for the reverb. How long is the reverb? How's the frequency response of the reverb? How's the density of the reverb? The pre-delay of the reverb, and so on. So you don't muddy up their sounds. This is basically now what I'm having on is the default at the MK2, and it sounds like horrible. If I go even louder, like most people do, ugly as now. Couple of treatments. First of all, cutting the lows, maybe treating the highs a little bit too. Already, it sounds way cleaner. I'm gonna put it on max so you hear how is the difference. And before, just a big bunch of mess. No, please don't. What I did, just cut up, cut down, way better, even on my max level. Turning up the density will cause it to be more dense. That's why it's called density. Getting maybe better or not, but decide if you like this more broken up side or this more dense. Now the other thing is the length and then the volume of the reverb. I just turned it off because I'm dying. It's sounding so stupid. If you take the length a little bit shorter, that was 3 seconds before, now it's just 1 second. You still get the reverb sound. Sometimes it even sounds nicer, but when you want that long reverb tail, I would go even higher with the low cut. Maybe not that high. And the key is going to be bringing down the volume. If the reverb tail is long, you don't need a big bunch of reverb all the time at your mix. So you go maybe a little bit more. And you get that ambience. Without it, it would be dry as fuck. With it, and you get that ambience, but it's not like just a big mess, you know? And what you can do also is you increase the pre-delay by a lot and decrease the time. Let's go 2 seconds and let's say 50 milliseconds or 60 or whatever. The pre-delay is just adds a pre-delay after this note, and when the delay, the reverb actually starts, and it goes, and it sounds longer in a sense, but this was just 2 seconds. What the fuck? You can go even, and it sounds huge. Now just bring back the volume of that damn reverb. And it sounds big. Without it. So one more time. Without. Whoa, sorry. And with. You get that space, but can you hear how clear is that? And if you want just more reverb, just be careful. You don't always have to hear the reverb like, you know? This is more than I would add, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. These are really important differences, and I hope that it comes through a bit more. But by the way, this was a really solid wildcard, man. This was really, really solid. Really nice sound designs, really nice ideas. The transitions sometimes were like, back, you know, it just happened. But yeah, my main concert actually would be your energy. You're playing like death step and tear out dubstep and hybrid trap or somewhere in the edge of those, and you're like so chill. I mean, if you're like that could be also okay, but then you have to make it that your character, you know, when you present your stuff from the beginning, and you not overdo it, but you really have to live that character, that you play that heavy beat and you still really chill. You can make it work. You just have to figure it out exactly, because now it was just a little bit of whoa, okay. So yeah, you don't know how to? You had, okay, that's okay. You don't have to. That's all good. You can just live that. Then think a little bit how you can take it to your advantage. That this is your character. That you're not going, you know, super heavy and big. It's all good. But then play on it and act on it and make it conscious. And after a while, you can just forget it because it's going to be second nature to you. But you feel like a little bit uncomfortable performing. That's the main thing that I'm feeling. Yep. But yeah, this was a really solid wildcard. Really nice ideas, really nice sound designs. Let's go give out some points. Nice. Big ups both Lucio and Omega, representing South America. Chile and Argentina, right? Nice. See the points. Kind of good. Okay. Rama is in the chat also. Okay, we're gonna do Rama. Let's go. I wanted to go in order, but since you guys are here. Okay, one more Argentinian looper. Sape. What is sape? What is sape? What does sape mean? Please tell me what is sape. Yeah. Meanwhile, you tell me what is sape. I'm gonna wait for it because there's some delay between us. Sorry. I'm gonna wait for sape. I really wanna know. Big ups, guys. Big ups, Lucio. What is sape? Tell me what sape. Sapesh. Okay. It's a lifestyle. Okay. Sounds interesting. Okay. You're gonna explain. Until then, I'm gonna watch the Wildcard. Nice. Hey Mikey Z, after this we're gonna do you. You know what? Since you guys are in the chat, a little bit of the same problem here. What we had with Lucio. Let's go with some Latin stuff, I love it.
Azul y oro puesto para la música. Somos el brillo dentro de la oscuridad. Azul y oro puesto para la música. Pa' ser primero que estar en las últimas. Yeah.
That's a nice hi-hat. Okay. So that was Rama from Argentina. Let's go. First of all, I really like that he brought native singing, so not trying to do English just because everybody does English. So he sang on Spanish, I guess. That's really cool. I like the drum pattern. I heard this mostly in Afrobeat songs, but I guess this has some Latin connection also. And it was really cool to have a Latin melody, but the bass rubbing against the kick and that melody is happening here also. Like when he records it. There's some track effects, I guess, that makes that octave, and that's would be fine like this, but then this comes. You can already hear the two rubbing against each other, and then the kick also, which also got a bass layer. So yeah, this is my main takeaway from this. That really nice ideas, but again, the mix is not letting them shine. What is the? Okay, so you have this. I'm not gonna get the full melody, but this is your main melody, and you go, and you have also, and the two just start to rub against each other. Imagine this would be just up, just here, or maybe even an octave up. Something like that. Yeah, it feels Latin. Just the placement, the frequency placement of it is what makes it a little bit not clean. And then you add the kick, add the sub bass to the kick, then add the sub bass to the whole thing, and you know. But it was really vibey. It's really cool. And again, what I would miss is a little bit of ear candy, a little bit of, that whoa, that restart effect, that even just maybe a nice Latin run from the Oskbot on top of something, and just bring out the beat, and just have like a, I don't know. I don't know, something like that, and then just bring it back to have that vibe. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say, I think. Yeah, guitar to bass is not the best option. Usually it's not. Usually somehow it's just not. Yeah, but I really love the vibe, and some nice ideas up there also. So just figuring out these compositional and mixing stuff, and yeah, that's it. But great stuff and enjoyable. Let's go something like this on the points, and go like so. Yes, that was Rama. Cool. Big ups Rama, Omega, and Lucio. I see you guys, buddies from South America. Big ups, and thank you so much for your wildcards. These were awesome. Different flavors each, by the way. Okay, let's do Mikey Z. I promised that, and he's been on the chat quite frequently, and I appreciate that by bringing him up in the list. Also, if I find him. Damn, I saw. Oh, there he is. Okay.
I am Mikey Z from the UK. This is my 2024 GBB
Let's go.
League Loopstation Wildcard. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, the introduction part is always the too many words. We always mess up also. Okay. Interesting decision to take everything down like that. We'll talk about it.
Ignore the ache. You're going away. You're leaving today. Forget his face. Ignore the ache. You're going away. You're leaving today. You're leaving. Forget his face. Ignore the
Okay.
You're going away. You're leaving today. Forget his face. Ignore the
Okay, we're gonna talk about this after it. Okay, Mikey Z in the house. All right, so let's talk about it. First of all, main melody. It's cool. It's cool, man. Even the kind of ad libs there, what you added, it's nice, but you either need to train your voice a little bit more, or just go auto-tune like everybody. It's all good. Just go electric on it. Get the melody out. There's takes a little bit getting used to it to not to make it glitch all the time, but it's a nice melody, and it would have been so nice to hear it perfectly clear with the auto-tune, you know? Maybe even throw some format on to make it easier on you, and you can make music quicker and easier. The other thing that you have to really figure out is where is the rhythm is falling in your music, because you looped 3 totally different pulsations together and not in a polyrhythm sense. They didn't really had stuff in common. So going away. Something like that is the melody. So if you imagine, maybe you can make it house by just you plump up 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 but you need some backbeat, some backbone to lean onto, okay? Or if you want to make it experimental, then you have to be really conscious about the frequency placement, the panning choices, the sound design choices. I think it's just way easier to lay down a solid backbeat, and nowadays with the effects that you have there, you can just find some nice ways to get out of, like, even from a not perfect beatboxing, you can get out some pretty nice sounds. And that's it. Like, you have to structure a little bit your brain about what you really want to do and find the tools to come to life a little bit, and it autotune, electric, all good. It's all good. It's totally fine. You don't worry about it. But you need it to make it clear to the audience what you want. And experimenting is good also, but you have to be a bit more conscious again of these pulsation things coming together. Maybe you can try first mimic some other loopers, or just just for starting, you can just try to mimic some different genres drum kits, okay? And then over the top, then you maybe can use this very same melody. Loop a dubstep drum. Play or drum and bass, whatever. Just try to make it a bit more cohesive, and it's gonna be all fine. So yeah, big ups Mikey. I'm gonna give out some points and move on to the next one. Yeah, man, just keep it rolling. Try to, get it cohesive. Try to get connection between parts. That's really important. Either they support each other and trying to do the same thing and enhance each other, or they go kind of in the gaps of each other, but they need a timing community. I don't know. Press on the metronome on your loop station, and over the top of the metronome you can just practice and get that stuff down, and it's gonna be all good. Giving out some points really quick. And yes. Next, did I promise somebody? Yeah, exactly, Necron. Yes. The Latin guys asked for somebody after Romo. You know what? I love you guys. I'm gonna go by whoever you want if I didn't judge them already. I'm gonna find Romo. Let's go. Where's Romo? Yes, got him.
Yo, I'm Rama from Spain, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2000.
Sure thing, man. Sure thing, Mikey. And also, I heard some of your wildcards. Last year, I heard the UK Champs wildcard because I judged that, and this is already like a progress. Now you're getting to get those ideas down in melodies and stuff like that. So, yes, ma'am. All right. We're gonna go Romo.
And 24 Loopstation category. Hope you enjoyed.
That's a solid start. Oh, Cookie Monster in the background. Shout out to Cookie Monster. Let's go. Nice.
Todos me dijeron, Romo, estás ilusionado.
Okay.
No quiero saber de vos, sí quiero saber de vos. Siento que me arrastra el sentimiento de ser un iluso cada día.
So far, I love this.
Es raro, lograste hacer que pase todo rápido. No quiero cargar la culpa al resto. Veo que me harté de todo esto. Pude creer que si nos queríamos, mis emociones te anhelaron. Mis emociones te anhelaron.
Is the panning on the snare on the right? Is it just me getting tired or? Yeah, I love native singing. I said it before and still I have it. I love native singing. It's so much, some of the times it's so much more, you know, characteristic. Yo, Joshua Suo, KBA in the stream. Hi guys. Some weird panning decisions there. This had some really cool ideas that I enjoyed. Let's start with the reverb stuff because that's a common theme now, and I wanted to... I almost said something here because I was like, damn, why is that reverb is... Oh, again, why? And then he's just whoop! That was dope. And he actually paid some attention to not just bring it down, but he was like, watch it. What an introduction for his vocal. And it was really cool vocals. I don't think this is auto-tuned. Or maybe yes, I don't know. No, this is really cool. This is dope.
No quiero cargar la culpa al resto. Veo que me harté de todo esto. Pude creer que si nos...
Wait, Necron, this is Romo. We had Rama before. This is Romo. Yeah. But damn, this was super fun. I like the effort for some little variations, but At the same time, I feel like that he has a launch pad. He could have done a little bit more for some ear candy. At least I like the effort there, but I think, yeah. Next is Rama, Remy, and Romo. Nice. Nice. I don't like that effect on his voice. It's getting way too distorted, and he has such a nice voice, and it just getting lost in the mix by that. So this is gonna be an interesting one to judge, because I have stuff that I adore and stuff that is like, oh damn, why? Huh. You should have judged my GMB Wildcards, GBB Wildcard. Sorry, I'm working from a list. Sorry. It's not up to me. Yeah. So, Romo, how the fuck am I gonna do this? Oh my god. This is tough. This is tough, man. And also those little weird things on the mix. It would have been so nice. Such a nice snare tone, but why is it so to the right? It little bugs me, like, you know. But I go a little bit higher there. Let's see where he falls like that. Just getting harder and fucking harder to place people. It's really getting harder. Oh goddamn, boy. Shit. Sorry for my absence and for being a little bit silent, but now I'm a little bit fucked. Maybe. Yeah, that area where he falls again is the most stacked shit ever. Okay. Epic wine music. Where you're at the list? Should I really look for you, or... Oh, you are here, actually, without music. Okay, we're gonna listen to you. You would have been way later. We're gonna listen to you. Let's
Hello
go.
there, my name is Epic Wine, I'm from Chile, and this is my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle
South America represent again. The best 5 wildcards coming from South America. Nice. Hi, Grogu. Like it so far?
Know the reality, know the world to explore.
Tell me, how do you feel? We getting ready for a trip. Another reality. Another world to explore. Tell me, how do you feel? We getting ready for a trip.
Drum sounding real electronic.
Another reality.
Shaker sounding good.
Another reality.
What happened to singing Spanish?
Life here feels like a dream. We're looking for the peace. Finally we feel free. Another reality. Life here feels like a dream. We're looking for the peace. Finally we feel free. Another reality.
Nice.
Whoa, yeah. 'Cause I'm living on another reality. Yeah. 'Cause I'm living on another reality. Yeah. 'Cause I'm living on another reality.
I really love the drums on this one. Nice. Okay. Just because it ended like that, I'm gonna let you know I really enjoy again that somebody's using the delay not all the time, but at the end of the phrases to fill out the spaces. That's really good. I enjoyed the drums a lot. I enjoyed the whole Wildcard, to be honest. I have a little bit stuff to add and to say, which goes as follows. Basically, I like the minimalistic style. We heard Wildcards like this before, and I have to say the same thing, that strictly because this is a competition, I'm looking for those extra details that gonna reset my mind and make me think that I should rank you higher from 118 Wildcards. Those little extra details that, for example, I told you about with Rama, the Romo, sorry, with Romo in the before, when the reverb was all the way, and he didn't just pull down the reverb, which is already a nice idea, but he pulled it down and added, you know, somewhere here when you went to your next phrase, that was my exact thought that. Yeah, exactly. Here. I see that you use both hands, but you can use a mic stand or whatever. And imagine I'm gonna act like you. It's gonna be you what I'm doing. Okay? That little detail by itself just makes it more like a song, in a sense of like radio-ready song. When a chorus, for example, comes back, but it's prepared, it's there, the transition is beautiful, and it just flows. You don't have to have that much ear candy. The transition is the ear candy itself, you know? And you don't have to go around crazy sound design shit. These little details, but you have to find the right place for them, and you have to use them and sprinkle them all over to make it that really tasty but simple food. You know, this is not, we all can hear that this is not a very complex song, and it don't have to be. Actually, it's good that it's not that complex, but then you have to lead us exactly how you want us to be led, and taking those little thingies to help that, okay, here comes the chorus, or if you want the chorus to drop in suddenly, then just cut out everything. So there are, you know, shout out to Kristof extending the key of the track. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, hope you get what I'm saying. But this was a really decent wildcard also. Liked it. Pointing time. Oh shit, again, accidentally Oh god damn. I erased some, oh fuck. Sorry, wait. I erased some links. Fuck. Okay, I got it back. I have to get this link back also. Okay, so Epic Wine, giving out those points. Yes, I think we're good now. Okay. I don't think that Orange is in the list. Like, still, I don't see him in my list, and we had those problems yesterday, and I don't see it updated. I just refreshed my sheet, and I'll let you know what's up. No, I still don't see him there. Sorry. Yes. But I promised to watch. I will remember. I promised somebody. I promised 2 person. Watch my list and try to remember. Mog Bay. Some people asked for Mog Bay. Let's see Mog Bay.
Hi. This is... Hi. Mog Bay.
Uh-oh. The fuck did I just do? Uh-oh. I messed up something. Sometimes I feel like that I'm just acting like a boomer. Have you ever felt like you're acting like a boomer? I have to bring back OBS.
Hi. This is... Hi. Mog Bay. Japan. And this is my Loopstation wildcard for the GBB 2024 World League.
Okay, got it.
So Loopstation.
Okay. Well, hope that's not a hi-hat. Is that a Mark one? It is. Interesting. surprisingly clear and nice for Mark 1 production. For me, so far I'm impressed. Awesome. Man is getting out of stuff out of MK1. Cool. Shit. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That was cool. Big ups, Mog Bay. Chee. Let's go. Really nice musical ideas. Yeah, the trumpet had some pitch problems, but no autotune there, and this is all coming from Mark 1. He had more switches and more musical solutions than some of the MK2 users, man. That's where that was impressive, dude. Psst. That was impressive. God damn, son. Let's see the points, how they add up. Where are we at? We're at around there. Actually, that's okay. Again, around where I want him to be. That's good. Awesome. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go a little bit higher on that. This was impressive, man. Really. How you guys enjoyed it? I think it was super cool. Again, just more musical solution than on fucking MK2 with way less options. Such a musical piece. I'm gonna put a question mark for some extra points in the comment, because I think I might even want this to be ranked higher than it is. Leave a comment here for myself. Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Yes, exactly, Necron. Of course. From less options, doing more, and actually stuff that people don't even do in the MK2. Psh! And he sounded cleaner than some of the MK2 users, of course. That deserves a bit more on technicality, of course. Then I promised, who did I promise? Oh, I promised Minion, but now that I remember, I think I see a second part of his wildcard. He was the DubFX guy. Okay, that's not a nice thing to say, but he really felt like DubFX. And I even commented on that on Stitch's stream, and I didn't realize that, damn, I'm watching a loop wildcard. I shouldn't do that. Where are you, Minion? I saw you in the list. Where are you? Minion. There you go. Okay, we're gonna watch. Minion.
Hello, this is Minion and this is my Loopstation Wildcard for the GBB 2024 World League.
Yeah, really double effects. With Edenfield is back. Hello. Yeah, really dub effects vibes. In a complimentary way, but still on the originality I have to. That's a solid lip roll, man. I wonder if he did it with electric. Does electric work well on lip roll? I never thought of it. I'm not sure if I can try it now and make it sound good, but that's actually a really clever thing if that's what he did. Hey. Yeah, I think it works kind of fine. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's just that clean. I don't know. Anyways, it sounds cool. And the energies.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, this is Minion GBB WILDCARDS 2024. Everybody, you ready for this? You 3, a 2, a 1. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am a beatbox.
Really dub
my
effects.
voice with this machine called a looper. So everything you hear right now came from my mouth. With 1 or 2, we fix the hip, enhance the sound. Did the wolf forget what looping
Nice
is to
detail
be?
with the snare.
chorus of voices built in harmony. So here we go. We do not even really need a drop.
But on the
If you're
originality, I have to go
already
really
quite a
down,
lot.
man. The lyrics is funny as hell.
I lay a 1 by 1 to build my own chords.
Awesome.
There was a time when it wasn't all of these effects. The sequencing of the mission, we had none of that. A different kind of technicality we want to flex. Plus making people dance from the front to the back. Did the wolf forget
Nice detail again.
the chorus of voices building on you. So here we go, we do not even really need a drop. If your heart is singing, that's already quite a lot from a I know granularity, I know oscillator part of a and let you hear my voice, so no sound record now. I lay a 1 by 1 to build my own chords. I'm a
Nice.
But did the world forget what looping is to be? A chorus of voices building on my
Damn, even his face mimics sometimes. I watched so much dub effects when I was 20. I watched all his live videos over and over and over and over. He's the one who got me to beatboxing. Actually, fun fact, I got to perform an opening show for Dub FX once here in Budapest. And after that, next year, different organization took over booking him, and I wasn't performing before him. But we met up, and he was super nice, and we went for an after party together. He's a he's just the dude that you would think he is. I mean, Dub FX is such a cool guy. And again, a fun fact, he was the first one that showed me Loopy Pro. It was on his iPhone, and he was like, bro, this is gonna change everything for loopers. I'm already doing the beta with Michael, the developer of the app, and check this out. And everything was noisy, and he was bring out the phone like like that, and I was like, oh my god, is this really happening? Holy fuck. But back to this Wildcard. He's trolling a lot, but even his face mimic is fucking Dub FX. Like, so good. He's really good at what he's doing. Really nice details, really amazing everything. But I have to go so down on the originality, because this is Dub FX copy paste.
So here we go, we do not even really need a drop. If you heard the singing, that's already quite a lot from a psych.
That's not Dava effects though, but it misses a lot of sub.
I'm older than you think and left roots in all these places. Drops are to be making without even ever flinching. I work on my suppression while you boys cancellation. Say it's all from your mouth, or what a vocal violation. And I might lose the battle, but still make the stage rattle as a vegetarian new band.
So good. So good. He's so good at what he's doing, but I have to be really honest. I just have to go down on the points because this is Dub effects. Like, so much. But awesome. And again, fun fact, I'm also a vegetarian looper, but I'm not sure how he meant it. He just meant it by the effects and the ways how he's looping, or he's actually a vegetarian. I'm not sure, but I'm actually a vegetarian. And I'm no vegetarian in the sense of sequencing and using shit. No. I'm doing that stuff heavy. But anyways, this was super fun to watch. But on the originality, such a shame because it was so good. Man, he's losing so many points. Oh, shit. This makes me sad, man. But actually, this is again a shout out to Sinjo and the Swiss Beatbox crew, because the criteria is real and it's working, man. I give fucking high points to him, but on the originality I go down because this is a copy of Dub effects and it balances out quite nicely. So it's not getting too far ahead, but not too far down. The criteria is just basically doing what I want to do, what I would do. Huh. And I just leave a little question mark. Whoops. Shit. I have a couple of more left. Let me count it just so I feel bad or good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 34. Okay. That's feeling better. Okay, I'm gonna go and fill up the gaps. And next is Dava.
Hi, I'm Dava, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2024 Loopstation category.
Yes. He's the champ of Portugal. Texture.
I replay our moments like a broken rail. Each frame a reminder of what was real. But time moves on, and I left behind in this world of shared dreams, trying to find. And I won't dare if you ever think of me, or if I'm just a distant memory. So I leave behind the pain that is killing me. So I say goodbye to time to pain free.
Really interesting. Such nice ideas. Nice variation. Nice. Nice. Dope. There were some stuff that I really enjoyed about it. The sound designs are really cool, really trippy, but the mix fucks it up and I'm angry. It would have been so cool. But listen to the parts, how the snare actually sounds. Like how much texture that snare has. I wanna find it. Really nice combo, and it's such a nice texture. But when you put it all together, find me the texture of that snare. It's gone. You have to pick your poison. You have to either make a snare that cuts through that zzz, or chill down all of the other sounds so your snare can lead. If you push everything at the same register, it becomes zzz. It becomes white noise, basically. Listen to that. The snare and the chords and the bass top end is just becoming night voice. Night voice? White noise. Makes me sad. Because this I really like. I really like it. By the way, guys, I always keep seeing something. So just really quick, I'm gonna run through another wild card that we already reacted to, and I'm not finding it now. What the fuck is happening? I hate when I don't see names. Come on. Where the... There he is. I just really quickly want to listen into this one.
Yo, my name is Mahiro, and this.
Going back and listening to Shima.
Yo,
Shima.
my name is Shima from
Shima.
Japan, and this is loop category wildcard for the GBB.
That's funny. In Hungarian, we would say Shima, and it means smooth. Super nice idea. I remember this guy from last year. He also did some crazy stuff. Really musical and crazy ideas. This is like progressive rock metal material. I mean, if you guys know Animals as Leaders, some of their tunes sound a little bit like this. Yeah, it's in 5/4, yeah. More glitches. I think more epic spins. Yeah. This had that glitchy part. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Necron knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, this was super interesting, and again, fucked me up how to judge this, because honestly, if this would sound clean, I would rank it really high. But it didn't sound clean at all. It already at the first two sounds, I was like, okay, sounds really interesting with the drone. Actually, I want to steal that. Let me see what chords he's using. Really nice drone. And but the dolphin sound is sounding amazing, but it's really mono and it's really reverby, and that fucks it up for me. Like how beautiful it sounds by itself. This is such an interesting texture, but I wish it was way cleaner. Drowning in that reverb, and for my ear it just takes away so much from the whole experience. And the bad thing is that it's gonna fuck him up in two categories: in the originality, because it's not just how original but how these things are coming together, and also in the technicality. He would be really high because he did 5/4, nice textures, whatever. I'm sad a little bit because I want to rank this really high, but I just can't. I mean, it depends. I'm not sure how it's gonna add up, but still quite a high score. Let me see where he falls. Damn, boy. Still adding up really high. Okay, I'll leave a note to rewatch and compare. That mix really fucks it up for me, but I enjoy it so much, and he's ending up quite high still.
What's up, guys? My name is Laser. I'm from Germany, and this is my solo Loopstation wildcard for the GBB 2024 World League.
Quickly answering to you guys. About 32 more. Oh shit. I should go under 30 tonight. Yeah. Are you still judging? My wildcard is not on the list, but I would like feedback. So sorry, Toxic. I would love to, but I still have a lot to go. And then I have to go the producer ones. And yeah, I'm so sorry, but right now, time-wise, I cannot afford it. So sorry. What happened to your wildcard? Why is it or not on the list? Do you judge also off stream? Not yet, but I will. So right now I go through it, get basically a draft of it, then I will just care about the top 30. And then I have to give a list of the top 20. And at the end of the day, 6 spots are available. What did I just see? Okay, I'm not gonna say stuff about silent record text, but whatever. Oh, the form. What happened to your form, Toxic? I think the hi-hats are just distorting because they are damn loud. And maybe it was clipping. This is maybe just clipping into his DAW or something. Oh, and the timing, yeah, I don't know how it's possible, but I heard it too. We'll see on the full context. Yeah. Okay. So, really cool idea. I like it. I like the melody. You unfortunately cannot really understand the words that he's saying. And that takes away from the experience because it's happening a lot. I mean, that lyrics part. And overall, what I feel, actually, it's so good that I'm meeting the same problems again and again because now my vocabulary is getting more articulate. So now I know how to express what I'm thinking easily. The changes that he brings in, you can hear it, but you cannot feel it. If I wouldn't pay attention, I would think that, okay, the loop just went on and sometimes he just dropped down the fader once in a while or something. And I hear it, but it's just not shown enough and not dramatic enough to pop out. And also, most of the elements are always happening at the same time. So there's no roller coaster, and that's why I cannot feel the the changes and everything. So yeah, quickly give out points. And also one more that I wanted to mention, really quick. I'm not sure if Laser is here or is he even knowing that this stream is happening, or is he watching, or
Hi, I'm Rodrix.
If he even cares. But sometimes you have to, I don't know how to say this. It's really tough to explain, and it's losing me time again, but fuck, I gotta say what I gotta say. The showmanship part. You could think that, yeah, he was moving as fuck, like, why not maxing out his point? Yes, but the environment, the room, and even the way he just pushed himself to move, they just did not match. Like, he's jumping like he's on a big stage. I don't know how to say it. And I appreciate and love the energy. But imagine that you go into a church to say a speech and you start to shout something from the Bible, you know? And then God, you know, and the whole church is like, yo, bro, what up? You know, sometimes you have to fill the room and not just the music, but either create the environment visually that you're trying to add to visually, and I enjoy that you enjoy. That's not the thing. But sometimes it, I don't know, feels a little bit forced. No, that's not the way to go about it. No, that's not it. But I hope you get what I'm trying to say. That basically these things, if they don't match, there's a little bit of break in the sound and visual continuum, and it, instead of being awesome, it starts to become a little bit of disjointed. I don't know. This movement would look awesome in a big stage, but he's in a small room. Next to him is there's a drawer. He doesn't really have space, yet he's moving big. And sometimes you can catch him that he touched that, what is that? Not drawer, but what's that? That big furniture there, you know? And he's like checking, ooh, did I break something, you know? And it makes it feel different than if there wouldn't be any objects on his way and if he would be on a big stage. So these things matter in the showmanship, and showmanship is not only about just giving that energy, because he 100% gives all and energy, and I really appreciate that and I really love that. But when these two things doesn't meet, it starts to cancel each other out. Hope it makes sense. Bookshelf, yeah, thank you. Hope it makes sense. And I think not a lot of people talking about these kind of things, so I thought I would mention it.
I'm from France, and this
Yo,
is
Justin,
my
what up?
Loopstation Wildcard for the GBB 2024 World League.
Rotrex. I just can't. The way he said it was so French. Like, listen to this. Amazing. I cannot believe that this is happening.
2024 World League. Let's go.
Can you hear it how French he says that? Amazing. Oh, was that? Yes, you will get feedbacks, obviously. I just started to watch your Wildcard, so of course. That's why we are here. Okay. I hear you. Okay. Sounding epic. That riser is nice. Cool. So I really appreciate the vibe that he made. It was getting epic, and you felt that, epic vibe. There were some nice chord and melody solutions, but as we talked about it with kind of a lot loopers lately, so many melodies, so many melodic elements, and so many chord elements coming together that they are not supporting each other anymore, and it's not becoming complex, but a little bit like confusing, So sometimes the less is more, and also the mix is a big thing. The hi-hats are really loud. They are driving the whole track, but not that pleasant way, but they are just louder than everything. And that also fucks up the balance of the frequencies, and that takes away from the whole experience. As we know, that's the point of mixing. So that's the main thing. Also, the snare layering, I wasn't really happy with the and the together. I think that wasn't the best combo solution. Maybe would have gone better together a little bit, or But again, the melodies are there. The ideas are there. So if you could just reduce the excess stuff and get to the core of it and show that a bit more and make it count, if it makes sense, that would be the solution. So you have so many ideas which are all good, but if you crack everything into one, then it's at the end together tasting not that good. So imagine a hamburger with beef and Nutella and a little bit of onions and some peanuts and some crunchy waffles and cheese and grapes and a little pineapple and of course garlic. And it's like, whoa, whoa, bro, these are all good. But when you stack it together, it becomes its own thing. And at the end of the day, we want to eat the hamburger, not just the salad from it, if it makes sense. Hope it makes sense. If you overstack it with everything you got, then at the end of the day, we get something that is a little bit weird. And you can taste the elements, and yeah, the beef is good. Yeah, the Nutella is good. Yeah, the buns are good. But together, that's the question. Hope you get what I'm trying to say. So you're definitely on the right track because you have good ideas. and yeah, you just have to learn to compose them together in a pleasing way, like a chef. And I just love your accent, by the way. French accent is the best. My favorite is Saho. Saho is saying fuck. C'est Saho. Saho. I love when he speaks. It's so funny. I always pull his leg with that. That's really fun. Such a nice guy. Anyways, giving out points for road tracks. Big ups, road tracks. Your ideas are there. Try to clean it up and show each element and make something cohesive. Compose it, and it's gonna be awesome, bro. The fundamentals, the things are there, so let's go for it. Okay, next incoming, not Saro, but Taro.
Hi, I'm Taro from Japan. This is my Loopstation workout for the GBB 2024 World League. Let's go.
My favorite accent is Saho accent. Saho accent is the best. Fuck. Silent record minus infinity points. Just kidding. Oh, that's a nice sound. So metallic.
In the depths of the forest, where shadows from I wander alone. In darkness unknown, amongst the trees, their whispers surround. Lost in the night, where silence is found. Immersed in the dark footsteps, magic under the stars. Immersed in the dark footsteps, magic under the stars.
Really interesting. What an interception. That's not what I thought is gonna happen. Okay, real quick. I like the main idea. I like the main vibe. Interesting melodies, interesting vibe. With the singing, I felt like it's a little bit off, but it was kind of going with the creepy vibe, but I didn't feel like that's an intentional thing. So it wasn't going that well. That's why. I think that this track, if it was in Japanese, it would elevate already. I think a little bit accenty English in this situation was a worse choice than making this whole thing in Japanese and give just an English translation. The Japanese language, how it sounds, I think just, from video games and anime, that's how I know. But from there, going into this song with it, if he did it in Japanese, it would have that sound to it to make it even more creepy and even more, yeah. What I liked was basically the drums were cool, the vibe was cool, the drops were a little bit whoa, and what I really didn't understand and wasn't sure about it is that lip roll that he added, and that wasn't in tune. This one, yeah, I found it exactly. Whoops. That's not tonal there, and that's the bassiest thing in the mix, and that's making it not so pleasant. So yeah, really cool ideas. A little bit to develop on how to deliver it, and also to find the good mix choices for bass, for example. But yeah, again, great ideas. Yeah. Next up, Lil Phil.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Lil Phil. I'm from Finland, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2024 World League Loopstation.
How many heads you have? Lil Phil. Yes. Yeah, it was a mouthful. Anyways, let's go what he's got. And this is gonna be near the last one. I think 1 or 2 more because I'm getting tired and I don't want to listen to stuff. Really tired. That's our tonic and the bass is on top. Or no? Yeah, it's becoming a slash bass. Yeah, it was. If he would have done... What was the bass note? Okay. Oh, and he that's why it sounded so weird. He went up for the fourth note, and this is our tonic, and he went. Wait, I can't hear anymore. No, this was the right notes, and never give us a resolution to. So it felt the tension, and no resolution, and music is about tension and resolving it. If you keep the tension like that, you have to be really conscious to make it cool, and it didn't feel good there. I was like, come on, give me something. And then coming back, it feels so good finally. My ear was dying to hear that note. I like the vibe though. You see, when you hit that tonic, okay, now this drop is way better. Okay. Getting back the chat there. Sorry, my chat was gone. No. Leaving it there? No. But no. This is our tonic, and listen how it finishes. It finishes there. Those are just, I think, not conscious choices, because if you do something like that consciously, you have to be really careful of your context. So yeah, this year Loopstation judges for the wildcards is Biscuit, Robin, no, Biscuit, Tionab, and me. Yes. Yeah. I like the ideas. I like the kick I like the pumpiness. I like the bass textures. I like the lyrics, although it didn't match with his vibe for me. I like the tone which he delivered the lyrics, but it was a bit quiet. No, it was a lot quiet. And yeah, and the musical choices I discussed during it. I think these choices are not necessarily totally conscious, and that's why they they sound a little bit like, yo, I'm not sure, you know. But again, great fundamentals of the usage of the device, and yeah. Also, I wanted to show you one more thing really quick about reverbs, because all the chords were soaked in reverb. And I know that sometimes it's cool to use reverb as a sound design tool, because I do it myself also. But if I do it like this, I just leave a long reverb and I smack some chords into it and I pump up the volume of it. It just sounds like chords going into a lot of reverb. Exactly. But if I shorten the shit out of those reverbs. Oh wait, I have another reverb on there, wait. Whoops. Then I get that metallic texture, and then I can play with the density to get a different tone. This is more smoothing into it, and then I can play with the pre-delay to create more comb filtering. And this way I just changed the texture of my stuff and added some metallicness into it more. Maybe try it with a piano so it sounds more obvious. Get that watery thing. You can hear it beautifully on my voice, and this piano is nice also. This would be natural, and that. And from here on, you can also play with high cuts or low cuts. Or the other way around. And sometimes you can even get away with taking the direct level down. Leave the reverb there with a really short, and then it is becoming really otherworldly, like talking through a mirror or talking through water. Yeah, those are cool stuff, but those are the more conscious choices. Okay, giving points.
Hello, this is Anani from China.
No.
This is my Loopstation Wildcard for the GBB 2024.
This is so ironic. I just talked about this. Hear that low end on that reverb? By the way, it's funny. The MNB in Hungarian is short for Hungarian National Bank. And we just talked about that reverb. Yeah, Necron, a little bit. But last year was the same with sub bass. Like that polyrhythm. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. That was cool. Let's go, Dead Mouse. Yeah, it sounds a lot like that. But also MK2 at some point limits by its... What a dance. It's so cute. Oh, the microphone is off. So cute. I genuinely like this guy. He seems goofy. I love it. About the beat, I like the melodic and arpeggio ideas and the chord ideas, and when he actually dropped it, it sounded nice. The idea was there. It sounded quite dead mousy for the ideas. But the mix is so much reverb and not conscious frequency placement decisions, and the timing was also a little bit shaky, not too much but a little. And man, you didn't turn off the microphone and you decided to go with this take. I mean, yes, but this is a competition, so I have to take away for that. But you owned it, man. You owned it, and I love that, and I love that, and I enjoy that. You seem like such a nice person. Okay. Yeah, reverb fucks with me, KBA. Reverb is the best thing and the worst thing. Okay, quickly I'm gonna try to squeeze in 2 more, but maybe just 1. If he's gonna use a lot of reverb, then I'm done.
Hey yo, this is Jamal. This is my Loopstation World Cup for GBB 2024 World League. Let's go.
Your producer, Wildcard, has negative reverb? Okay. Why so far from the microphone? Ideas there. Cool.
Just go with the bluffing flow.
Yeah, cool. Really cool musical ideas. A little bit flat, stagnating, but yeah, the reverb strikes again at the end part, especially. I didn't really understand why he made his kick like. Why not into the microphone? Yeah. That was a little bit weird because it would have been so better, so much better. But yeah, giving out points really quick. Did I react to Orphan? Orphan? No. I don't Orphan, I guess. No, I did not. And I think for today I'm done. Actually, my sheets start to look good. How much did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 left. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Yep. Tomorrow late afternoon or night, and I'm gonna sit here until I'm done with that 25 because I really need the time to set my top 30 right and then my top 20, because the top 20 is the list that I need to give, because that's how it's gonna determine the top 6. So yes, I'm gonna finish this off basically tomorrow for sure. I thought I'm gonna finish with more, but I'm just getting into explaining stuff to you guys, and I really appreciate you guys being with me and doing this together. Let people know that this is a thing. Please be sure to like the stream. It helps me out so much that you don't even think how much it helps me out. Leave a comment after this one, and be sure to check out my and our tech team and crew Wildcard. Also leave a nice comment there. Like, you have no clue how much does it help. Like, no idea. In this fucking world, that's what counts to get exposure. And that's weird as fuck, but it is what it is. So tomorrow we're gonna finish it off. Then on Monday I'm gonna do my Gigi Judgy Juju, and then on Tuesday or Wednesday we might get into producer, but I don't even have the list yet for producer. So until then we cannot even do that. But anyways, Mondi, can you watch my Wildcard tomorrow? My mix is mad because I don't know how I mix. Yeah, of course. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna finish off whoever we didn't watch. We're gonna watch now. By the way, are you in the list? I wanted to check for quick. Mondi, is that the name? Mondi. I'm not sure. Are you in a different name? Because I don't see any Mondi. But I'm also tired, so whatever. Yeah, guys, I gotta leave. Thank you so much for all the support. Leave that like, and see you another time. Tomorrow, actually. Not another time. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.